What?
We're recording right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So usually we have the Old Painless Minicast, which is up on every Sunday on YouTube,
Yes.
iTunes, SoundCloud,
Yes.
on the Google Play.
Dogcatcher.
It's on Dogcatcher as well. How does that work? Does
I
it
don't
go
know.
right to Dogcatcher?
I don't know.
They just like fish it out of Google.
That must be what it is. Or is
Yeah.
it a Google app?
No, I think it's on Google and on iTunes. Dogcatcher.
Okay.
But as an app, it is. But as an actual like a phishing tool, not phishing like scamming, but phishing to grab your podcast. It just scans. I think it's a portal into
It's obviously
iTunes.
It's obviously set up so that you can just search and it'll like, okay, well, I know that this is on iTunes, so I can use it.
Yeah, and then it gets it off there.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good, man. So now we've got that whole Sunday thing.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, usually Old Painless is here for
Yes.
the Sunday minicast.
Yes.
Today he is not.
No.
You beat him to the punch.
Well, I did ask if we could discuss some graphic art type things and
Some graphic design stuff.
and whatnot. So
Yeah.
that was the only reason why.
And that's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
Very little of it though.
Well, we're gonna spitball ideas, I think, or
Well, we were, but I think we can keep doing that.
yeah.
Like, I think we're both pretty easy to work with.
Yeah.
People should know that you were in a band called Black 13.
Yes.
And it is fucking rad.
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy band.
And that's what we're working on.
Yeah, we actually have 2 shows coming up. We have on September 12th.
Ooh.
It's called Rockin' for Dollars. It's just like a bunch of bands from multi-genres, and they each play 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do a cover. You have to rewrite the cover in your own style.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night, you spin a wheel to win whatever prize comes up. It could be a bag of hair, or it could be $50. It's just supposed to be for
Will
fun.
it literally be a bag of hair?
Yes.
Really?
It's been actually, Ben's beard was one of the prizes. Ben shaved his beard like at one point, and they put it in a bag
Wow.
like months prior.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, well, this will be a prize for one of the nights.
So we'll just give you a bag of
Yeah.
Ben's beard hair.
That or you
Ben's
win.
beard hair.
Yeah, basically.
At stores.
At stores now.
At stores
Limited
now.
supplies.
That's gross, but kind of funny.
Yeah. So then there's a pot where they add $200 every week,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it adds up to like $1,000, and somebody gets it. So
That's really cool.
yeah, and it's not like a competition. It's you just play, you have a good time, and
Yeah.
everyone parties with each other. Like the fun thing is they host it, like they have someone talking and stuff in between each band.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of every set, the whole bar has to line up in front of the stage and like give them a high five or shake their hand, and they walk down like a baseball line.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so by the end of it, everyone's really into it, and it's actually pretty cool.
That's neat that it's like it's not just a thing you do where bands go on stage. Like
Yeah.
it feels very like community based.
It is. That's
Yeah.
what they're pushing. It's a very community-based thing. They
Yeah.
want other genres to see each other and say, hey, well, maybe you should go check that band out if you get along with those guys because they
Yeah.
are playing next week. Or
That's cool, man.
and the nice thing is that we're doing it is because we have another show on October 8th,
Mm-hmm.
and so we're gonna kind of use this as like a promo show. Like, hey, we're playing an actual show in a month.
Yeah.
It's a metal show though, so if you guys don't mind us, come check it out and that kind of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Has there been like have you found that you get more guys coming to see Black 13 once you do a show like this, or do you have a fan base built into town now?
I honestly don't even. We've been kind of on a weird hiatus because we've been trying to record and rewrite and fix and produce stuff, and before that though, it was weird. I don't understand where our fan base came from because we aren't very good at promoting ourselves.
Yeah.
But we would go play shows and people would be there who had seen us prior and were glad that we were playing, or
Yeah.
they were like, man, I've seen you guys before, you're fucking rad, and I'm not expecting these kind of compliments from
Well, that's
people.
cool, man.
And maybe we'll do a bad job promoting a show, but then a bunch of people will still be there for us, and we think, fuck, this worked out better than we thought.
That's awesome.
So we haven't played since December, actually.
Really?
Yeah. The
Wow.
last show we played was it was a great show, actually, really fun show. It was a fun weekend. It was a double header. We've never done that before. We played a Saturday night and a Sunday night. I had to work day shifts all weekend.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was fucking burned out. It was great though.
Yeah.
But we decided from then on unless it was like a really worthwhile show. So we haven't really found anything that we were like, okay, we want to put a lot of time into it.
Yeah.
So this is going to be fun. This is a good way to kind of just start playing again.
That's cool.
And then the October show is a friend's. It's their 5th anniversary.
Yeah.
And which actually, by the way, one of the bass player from that band was wondering if he could come on and we could do like a promo show.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
What I was thinking, we could figure out how to do it closer to the show. Like, I don't want to do it right now. I'd rather do it like within like a month's time of the
Yeah.
show.
Sounds good. He could phone in anytime he wants.
That's true.
We've got that technology, sucker.
That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, and we want new merch stuff, and you make cool merch for us.
I do tend to do some things with a pencil and paper.
Yeah.
That becomes
Again, man,
stuff.
that the funny thing about that shirt is we made it in haste. We were just like, hey, we have to make it. We need a shirt for the show. I liked it. Everyone thought it was cool. I don't know why the guys were like a little uncomfortable with the Russian Orthodox cross. I thought it was badass.
Really?
Well, Bill was worried it was like too religious looking. I'm like, dude, fuck, who cares?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. No, it's weird.
I know it's weird looking, and the placement was cool because it was on the back. That's still our most popular, next to the redone bondage one we made.
Yeah.
That's our most popular shirt.
All right, cool, man.
Because guys, I know, wear it on stage regularly. Nice. That's like they love playing in that, or they're just wearing it because they like it. Something about the shirt, man.
Makes me happy, man.
Yeah.
It had a weird font. Like I rebuilt a font.
Yeah.
I put those stars and shit on top of it.
Yeah, it looked really weird and Russian. I loved it.
Yeah, in my head, like I said, I always think of you guys as being like a very like European in the dark forest.
Yeah.
Like just scaring people.
Yeah, like just playing. You'll just hear
crawling out of the dirt.
It's just insanely loud and in a forest, though. You're like, God, it's too loud.
It's like instead of, what was that movie, Troll Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of Troll Hunter looking for trolls, troll! It's like Black 13!
Yeah, they just like go into a forest. As soon as you enter the forest, it's extremely loud and offensive, and you can't talk to each other. Man,
like we were talking about weird like mythological stuff, and that's one of those things I really love. I love the idea of being somewhere that is so big but still contained.
Yeah, like
when you fall into
like the suicide forest in Japan.
Weird shit like that, yeah. Where it's contained by things all the way around it. Yeah. When you get into the middle of it, you feel like this goes on forever.
Yeah, you're lost in there. And
you're
actually like in something. Isn't there a couple really huge forests inside of cities in like other parts of the world?
Oh yeah, like some Eastern European cities and European cities have. I mean, not like as accessible as Central Park, but like foresty forests.
Yeah.
Like I think the Black Forest.
They're just really dense.
They're very dense.
Yeah.
Like in Germany, the Black Forest, I think is still fairly close to a town somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Or it's got like other little towns around it.
Yeah.
And people just generally walk around in there, and it's a big, thick forest.
Yeah.
They got like ants and shit.
And man. Like it's just the weird folklore and like the weird energy that you get when you're in one of those places.
It's like, weird, man.
Spooky.
That's been my my goal for anywhere I travel ever. I always want to go somewhere that's so big. To witness it, you have to turn your head. Like you can't just like move your eyes and look around something.
Yeah.
Like you got to move your entire head.
You have to be invested in it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a big weird place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of that, and I think like it'd be cool if there's some really creepy ass weird magic out there.
Yeah.
I mean, like we were talking about the old lady in the woods, that Baba Yaga kind of thing.
Well, because I guarantee you we could. Well, fuck, I should Google that, to be honest. I'm sure there is like a weird old Norwegian or mythical.
Well, you saw like, do you know what I mean by the Baba Yaga? Like
I've heard that before. Yeah.
So like John Wick, he kind of references the Baba Yaga story in that.
Okay.
But there's a folklore like a myth about this old woman who lives in a house that's got chicken legs.
Oh.
Like it's a gigantic like 12-foot house. It's not like a big house. It's like a 12-foot house with chicken legs, and she just sits in there, and she's got like a net that she grabs people in, and she's an old lady.
Oh man!
And she's like she's
But
Baba
the bottom
Yaga.
half of her is chicken.
No, the house is on chicken legs.
Oh, what?
Like, the house is on big ass chicken legs.
Oh man! So it always moves. It's
always moving.
You'll never find its location, basically.
No, yeah, it's always wandering around.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like hunting people. I think it hunts like little kids and shit.
That
like lots of those stories,
fun.
like Hansel and Gretel and all that, all come from like a Baba Yaga-ish kind of story.
Yeah. It's probably a house that's like suspended in a tree.
Yeah.
And no one can ever find it because they never know how to get there, so they
don't look up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they think it moves around.
And she fucking snatches up people and
just grabs them, puts them in a sack.
Yeah.
Got your kid in a sack. There's that, and there's like I don't know if you're big on the Reddit there.
Not as much as I probably should be.
Yeah, Reddit's cool, man. Like there was a really good comment on Reddit about Reddit saying that the reason it looks the way it does is to keep most people off of it.
Oh,
because it doesn't appear to be accessible.
Yeah, it isn't. It isn't that accessible. You still have to know the subreddits you want to look for and like what to go into and how to like. I don't know how to fucking use it. And
it's super easy, man. I mean, it's literally Google.
David Bryant uses it all the time. He's like, "But did you see that thing on Reddit?" I'm like, "No, man.
No, dude.
No, did you?
No,
bud. You should just send me the Reddit thing that you think.
Send me the link.
Yeah,
yeah." And it's great, but there's David Paulides or Paulides. I don't know if you ever heard that, the old Coast to Coast shows and all that kind of shit. These guys, yeah, there's a show on not CBC, on I think it was on Ched here. I can't remember what radio station it was on for sure, but it's I can't remember the name of the host, but I believe it was called Coast to Coast.
Okay.
And it was all weird shit that would happen. And Luke wants to know if we're still on for tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, we are on for tonight. But anyway, he would do these like strange stories about UFOs and ghosts and all sorts of stuff. And he had, well, I mean, I don't know if he had, but David Paulides is this guy who does weird like rangery stuff.
Yeah.
Like forest ranger stuff.
Okay.
And finds weird things in the woods and missing kids and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell him we're here.
Yeah.
We're here, man. We're here.
Bud, can I have some of your alpha brain?
You can. Yes. Oh, I'm out.
You're completely
I'm out. I was doing it daily and I'm out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I will, I'm going to actually do a big supplement order, so
cool.
I'll pick some up if you want.
Yeah, man, for sure. No, I'll go in on that.
Okay, sweet.
So anyway, a lot of his stories are like that here.
Yeah.
Like the Zion, I think Zion National Park. has some weird stuff in Utah that goes on like that.
Oh, okay.
I remember watching a show on History, I think, about a kid who went missing in Zion. He's walking around like he's there with his family. He's like 4 years old.
Right.
And he's walking around, he's lost, and realizes he's lost, and suddenly sees his grandma. He's like, "Oh, grandma, I'll go see her. I'll see what's going on." And it turns out it's not grandma because her eyes are all black, and she tried to get him to poop on a stick and shit like that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's 4.
I need you to poop on this stick.
Yeah, like her eyes went black, and he freaked out and tried to get away from her. Then he saw his actual grandma and his family walking towards him. And he's like, "I saw grandma. She tried to get me to poo on a stick, and it was fucking weird."
This kid
said that. And his theories are that these are like aliens or like paranormal life forms, whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
They're trying to like study humans.
Yeah.
They're getting their shit on sticks to see what our amino acids are like.
Yeah, so they can, of course. Well, how else are they going to study us?
How else are they going to study you?
But I'll look like his grandma, but terrifying, and then I'll get him to poop on the stick. That should be fine.
He'll shit on a stick, and I'll find out what he eats. It's a lot of apples and peas.
Yeah.
And some pork chops.
Sometimes graham crackers.
But yeah, it's weird shit like that. And there was another really great one on Reddit, which turned out to be bullshit. Like before, when I really got into Reddit, I didn't know that their section called No Sleep is bullshit.
What's that?
It's not bullshit. It's like stories.
It's a subreddit, though, right?
It's a subreddit.
Okay.
It's called No Sleep. It's all horror stories.
Oh, okay.
But some of them, like when I first got into Reddit, I didn't know what it was.
That's kind of like creepypasta, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but creepypasta, I think, is some are real and some are fake. You don't know. But No Sleep is generally, there's a facade that it's real. So everybody acts like it's completely real.
Oh, okay.
But it's all stories written by people.
Yeah. But
there was one that was a forest ranger fella who would be walking around and finding weird stuff all over the place. And eventually he started finding stairs in the woods.
Like man-made stairs?
Man-made stairs, as if they were just transplanted. Like, like a Star Trek transporter transported the flight stairs from your home.
They're not onto a hill. They're like just
there.
Stairs to nowhere.
Just there.
Yeah.
Like 8 steps. 8 steps, that's it.
Okay.
They were asking, like, did you ever walk up them? And he's like, no, man. I don't know where that's going to... If I walk up 8 flights of stairs, I end up in another dimension.
Yeah, because really, that would be pretty creepy to find a bunch of man-made stairs all over the forest, man.
Weird stuff. But he would see them. But I mean, then I realized it was all bullshit, and it was just like a written story.
Oh, so the whole thing was every story. Oh yeah, you said it's the No Sleep Reddit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are other ones too. Like there's Creepy. Reddit was like Reddit Creepy, R Creepy.
Yeah.
That's got legitimate weird creepy stories on it.
Yeah.
Like actual stuff that would happen to people. Like you wake up in the middle of the night and something black is hovering above your face.
So speaking of creepy weird shit, that recently, is it Ohio where those kids, there was like clowns luring kids into a forest?
South Carolina?
Okay.
I think that's right.
So someone...
Just a dude.
Well, they said that it could have been multiple people. They don't know.
Multiple dudes.
Well, they're saying it could be more than one, right? And at one point, some of them are like luring people out with money, like trying to lure them in the forest. So I don't know. These are just snippets of things I heard. But then someone made a good point that it's going to turn out that it was probably a bunch of promo for that 31 movie.
Really?
For the Rob Zombie movie. So they're thinking it might be that, but they're still saying there's like no one's come forward yet about it being a promo for the movie. The movie is getting released this week, so I feel like they aren't going to say anything until after.
It's pretty soon, right?
Yeah, next Friday.
So it's supposed to be promo for 21 or 31.
No, someone said, "Oh, it's probably." They said, "How much you want to bet?" That it's just promoting. It's just like creepy, like press stuff for the movie.
That's weird.
Because that would be something Rob Zombie would do, right?
Yeah.
But there's been weird clowns in the States where they wouldn't do anything but they'd show up, they'd make themselves seen on security cameras.
I've seen that.
And on people's like doorsteps and stuff, and they just stand there.
That's like a thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
Where like you'll see creepy clowns just show up to like a security door somewhere and just stare at the camera.
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
So there's that. Now I'm wondering, I mean, the movie comes out next Friday, so we're going to find out if they did. If not, then it's something creepy. It's
some legitimate creepy shit. Because like apparently they're luring kids in with, like you said, I think you just said candy and all that.
And money. Like they're
candy and money. And it's weird, man. Like I think that's if it's a promo for a movie, I kind of feel like it's a little bit irresponsible to be doing shit like that if it's just promo.
Yeah.
You should let people know, right?
Well, that's the point of the promo. Remember when the Saw movie came out and they had a website where you could type in someone's phone number and their name, and if the name applied, they would call them and they'd be like, "Leo, do you like I did to my cousin Leo."
Oh, no way.
And he's like, "Leo, would you like to play a game?" And they actually were like, "Okay, this is." But then it got media-wide. The media's like, "Okay, they had to shut the website down because it scared a ton of like a lot of people."
A lot of guys are freaking out.
Yeah, because you don't even have to call anyone. The number calls. They don't know who it is. They answer it, and it's the whole spiel from Saw.
So I mean, really, if it's like your mom, she's not gonna know what's up.
No, she's not gonna know it's Saw.
Yeah, she won't get it. What is going on?
So it got pretty serious. So they didn't tell anyone until it got bad enough.
Yeah.
And like, we made a website.
Well, that was what's that movie? Remember, or not movie? There was like a TV series on Adult Swim with like the French fries and the friggin' milkshake.
Oh, Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah. Remember they did that?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, they had what? That. Yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and the movie came out.
Yeah, the movie.
They were, you know how their logo is like that android, like the Space Invaders thing? They got a little Space Invaders-y looking thing.
What?
They have like a Space Invaders type.
Like the font?
No, like a logo.
Okay.
That looks very, you know, the things you shoot at in Space Invaders. Yeah, that thing is like a logo-y thing for Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Okay.
They were putting it on bridges and shit.
Oh no, dude, that's a Moonanite.
Is that what it is?
That's a character from the show.
Okay,
there's two of them. There's like the little one, and he's really loud and swears and smokes.
All right.
And then there's the big one, and the big one is, the little one's name is and
okay.
the big one's, I can't remember, but the big one's really calm, and he talks like this.
He's super chill.
Yeah, and the little one's like, yeah, fuck you, man. And like they always try to invade.
Cartman?
Yeah. Seriously, he's like high pitched and squealy, and they try to invade Earth and do fucked up shit. Like one time they tried to trick them by telling him that there was like this really good drug under this glass case, and there was just tires burning. He's like, go in there and smell that. It's great. It'll get you high.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he could kidnap them.
Yeah, but they were putting those things on bridges.
People were spray painting the Moonanites all over. Yeah,
it was freaking people out. Like, is it some sort of weird like cult thing?
Exactly.
Is it ISIS?
Yeah.
It was before ISIS.
Yeah.
Like, is it Taliban?
But it was a great way to promote the movie because it was just Moonanites. But
everybody who knew.
Yeah, people who knew the Moonanites were. They're like, oh man. That's awesome.
I love weird shit like that showing up and being part of a thing like that.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about that, the Toynbee tiles?
The what?
The Toynbee tiles?
No.
Okay, so there's
maybe, but not like that, though.
Well, it wasn't a promo for anything. People don't know what the hell it is.
Oh, then I haven't.
There was a documentary made called, oh man, it's gonna bug me now, but if you Googled it, you would see it. It's some Resurrect Dead.
Okay.
Resurrect Dead was the name of the movie. Documentary, and what they would do is some dude would just like put down these weird tiles in the middle of streets, like busy intersections.
But like before people were there, like on like
man,
do it when no one was around, so no one would see him.
There's theories that he's got a car with no bottom, like weird shit like that.
And like so he would pull the car over it, do it, and then
drive over. He'd do it real quick, and then he'd just fuck off.
Do you think that? Okay, sorry. How do you spell that? Because I'm super curious. Because there's an episode of Futurama where Bender goes around vandalizing, but he tiles his face.
That could be it. That could be.
Are they referencing that, or
it might be because Toynbee tile's been around for a long time, like 25 years. Toynbee, Toynbee, Toynbee tiles.
There we go.
I think it's like Arthur Toynbee or some shit like that. It references like a couple lines from whatever, like Resurrect Dead, 2001.
Yeah, well, right there.
Yeah, Toynbee.
Yeah, in movie 2001, Resurrect Dead on planet Jupiter. Yeah.
Yeah. So those tiles show up, and they've been seen as south as like Brazil and stuff. Like I think there's one in Argentina.
Really? Oh, like weird places.
Weird places, man. And they find these
24 major cities in the U.S.
24.
Yeah.
Wow.
And 4 in South America.
Yep.
Since the 80s.
Yeah.
Several hundred tiles have been discovered.
Yep.
Holy.
Yeah. It's like who would, and if there's a copycat, nobody sees a copycat do it too. Like nobody has witnessed anyone putting these down. There's a story in the documentary, if I'm not mistaken, where a guy says that he was standing there late at night or some time of day, and he didn't see a tile. And then as like a car drove away, he saw the tile.
Really?
And that's the guy who's like, it's a dude in a car, man.
Yeah.
And he's the one who kind of spotted it.
That hollowed the bottom out of it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's creepy, man. It's weird how he keeps like how the more common one is this Toynbee idea in movie 2001, Resurrect Dead on planet Jupiter.
Planet Jupiter.
Like so obscure.
It's such a weird phrasing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, now you got to wonder did other people see this and hear about it and then decide to copycat it?
They could have.
Like all over the world.
But nobody sees them do it.
No, but people that witness it or find out about it on the internet. I'm saying.
And then they copycat.
Yeah, like, I'm going to go do it here. And
well, that's what I mean. But nobody sees them do it.
No.
Like, they do it in weird spots that are like busy streets and shit. And nobody sees them.
They keep it. Well, you got to copycat the exact same thing, right?
Yeah, man. Because there was a dude who's like he's a photographer. And he's photographing all this going on.
Right.
And he's like going to every town. I think he's kind of got like a little bit of a weird like obsession with photographing all the Toynbee tiles.
Okay.
So he wants to kind of figure out what's going on. And he's got one of those JFK style boards. With the springboards
in the entire room though. There's a mattress.
The whole room, yeah.
There's a mattress on the floor.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's not a nice mattress.
No, it's a single.
Yeah, it's a single
mattress.
Very
but the one
thin.
that still had the springs in it. Like the old
yeah,
ones.
the spring mattress.
Yeah.
Coil comes up your ass when you try to roll over.
Straw or horsehair filled.
Human hair. Or mohair.
Ugh.
What was mohair?
I thought it was that synthetic hair.
Was it synthetic hair? I didn't know there's a thing called Mo. I just remember like years ago in the old Beetlejuice cartoon, he made fun of somebody's mohair jacket.
Yeah, because it was like a cheap jacket. When you had a mohair jacket, it was cheap, I think.
Yeah, like seersucker, shark skin.
Is that a thing? Seersucker is a cheap one?
Seersucker is like a cheap ass coat, like a cheap ass jacket.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those jackets you just go down to.
Oh, it's
like Zellers.
It's a silk like fabric. or yarn made from hair of an Angora goat.
Mohair.
Yeah.
Really?
So maybe that's not a bad one then. It has the nickname diamond fiber.
It's been nicknamed the diamond fiber.
Yeah. Mohair is notable for its high luster and sheen, which has helped to give it the nickname diamond fiber.
Cool. Not bad.
Weird. I thought that was like a cheap one.
Yeah, I mean, Angora is supposed to be some pretty nice wool, right?
It's a luxury fiber.
Yeah, it's a luxury fiber.
Like cashmere.
I thought you were gonna say like cat.
Like cat.
Like cat hair. Yeah. Like cat fiber.
He's cat now. Sorry, this is a really obscure Simpsons reference.
Wait,
I had a dog. He's cat now. Where they're all doing Olympic, not ballerina,
gymnastics.
Lisa's doing gymnastics, and he ran the Milosh or Goulash or whatever his name is the guy who's their coach.
Yeah.
He's like the aggressive Russian coach.
It's the best, man.
It's like everyone do well. Everyone receive cats back.
Receive cats back now.
Like I had a dog or a turtle or whatever.
That was my
he's cat now.
That was my joke about that old blowout, that Canada-Russia blowout game, the juniors, 5 years ago.
Okay.
The Russians came back from a 5-1 deficit to a 6-5 win.
Yeah.
It's like they went back there between periods 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And then he threatened their families.
Yes.
It's like all family died.
Well, they actually opened the door up where all the families were tied up, and they're like, "We're going to kill one now, or you win game."
They just did.
Actually, yeah, they pulled out one of their dads and shot him.
Yeah. He was an actor.
Yeah. It wasn't the real dad.
It wasn't a real dad, and it wasn't a real bullet, but that kid thought so, and they won that game. Mm-hmm. And he was relieved to see Papa was alive.
Yes, after Papa is not dead.
Papa is not dead. Simpsons, man, that show has been around a long ass time now. Is it 30 years they've been renewed for, I think. Longest? What? Yeah, they've been renewed for 3 more seasons. They'll make 30 years.
Oh, to get
2 or 3 more seasons?
I haven't even watched it in years, man.
You're not missing much. I mean, that's one of those things. It's overstayed its welcome, but it's like an institution now.
Why would they do that to the show?
I think it's oxygen. It's that's what it is now. It's oxygen. Yeah, but it's just there. You don't think about it.
Still watching it though?
I think so, man. I think kids watch it. I think people Family Guy. I don't like really at all.
No, I'll rewatch American Dad. That's something I find funny.
American Dad is awesome.
I will religiously rewatch American Dad if I want to go to a TV show to rewatch. Just 'cause I like it. Yeah, fucking Family Guy, man. I obviously it's just you. I think you outgrow it if you're smart enough. If your humor is smart enough or clever enough, you'll outgrow the show. You
will outgrow Family Guy,
and which I did years ago. Something clicked in my brain one day. I'm like, this isn't fucking funny.
This is dumb.
And then I watched that, and then thankfully, no, that pissed me off too.
Oh.
Ted was just awful. But I
eye roll there, Dan.
Oh, dude, it's an awful.
Because we're no video. You should know that Dan had a massive eye roll.
I had a pause, a deep breath, and eye roll, and then I continued.
Oh God, that show.
Yeah, but I watched that South Park episode where they point out why Family Guy is shitty.
Yeah.
And they go out of their way to do it. And they're like,
that's the Simpsons did it first episode, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're making fun of both.
Hell, man, Family Guy referenced it when Peter got really drunk on the new mattress episode.
Yeah.
When he's asleep, having the weird, he's talking to sleep. They say we didn't take a lot from the Simpsons, but we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now he's just trying to save face by being like, yeah, we did. We ripped off.
We took a lot.
I mean, all those shows ripped off each other, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, Simpsons still had more creative humor than Family Guy. Family Guy is just you can take any random joke, stick it anywhere in the episode. It has no reference point whatsoever.
You made that comment on the last episode. I can't remember if that one aired or not, about the dartboard.
Yeah, throwing ideas.
Yeah, just throwing ideas
Serbian film.
Serbian film.
How they just were let's be as fucking intense as we possibly can and freak people out. Well, baby intercourse.
Yeah. Baby, rape, mother dead.
Yeah.
Mother laughing.
Because even for me, I got to that point and I was like, "Okay, this is fucking dumb." I was enjoying the entire movie, and then that part, that was shock value. I get it.
Yeah, that's all it was. But
you could have done a number of different things for the shock value.
And it wouldn't have mattered.
No,
it had all been the same story.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what Family Guy is.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of random jokes strung together.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, American Dad will do that too. They'll throw in the random string joke, but they
will. But their B plot.
Yeah,
is always gold.
Yes, again, Roger is such a good side character. You don't know if he's gay or bi or straight or he's a transvestite.
Oh yeah, there are a few characters on in TV that I've always thought were the best character overall.
Yeah,
like Data on Star Trek.
Yeah,
well acted, well played character.
Yeah, good creation.
Good creation. Roger is incredible.
Yeah, and the fact that they just finally at one point decided, okay, we're just going to make a point that everyone knows that he dresses up.
Yeah.
But we can explain it, and even he knows, and he's upset about it sometimes. He's like, God, I hope I know a guy. We'll go see him. fuck, I hope it's not me.
I hope it's not me.
And then
the one where he was chasing his own personality for stealing his personality.
There was that too.
His identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was that one, and that was actually almost, if anything, it was like a schizophrenic one. Like
that was like a Hitchcock episode.
Yeah. It was, which I feel like it really was. So
yeah.
That's a great way to reference it. But the one where they get that horse, that racing horse, and it's spooked. So Stan goes into his brain to do the racing, so it's not. Like
I don't think I've seen that one.
He switches brains with it.
Yeah.
Because they spook it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it won't race, but it's super fast. Of course, ripped off The Simpsons, horse race.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, but they go to this horse whisperer guy, and he's like, God, I hope it's not me. And then there's a guy sitting at a desk that's Roger, and he's the receptionist to the horse whisperer guy. So they make you think it's going to be him. And the horse whisperer actually comes out, explains, well, what he did was he milked him. Because Roger told him that he was supposed to do that.
Milk the horse?
Like, dude, I was kidding. You did it? You really did it?
Oh, that's brutal.
So the horse is spooked now.
Oh, yeah.
So
obviously. He's been milked.
Yeah. So he talks to the horse, and he's kind of whispering in the horse's ear, and the horse whispers back, and then he's like, this horse has been molested. And then it's like, it's no good to you anymore.
The horse is no good.
The best part is that Roger looks over at Stan just like in utter shock, like
the slow-mo,
complete, really slow too, like exaggeratedly slow, utter shock look, even though he knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, well, he's the one who milked the horse.
Yeah, and he told him to do it, and he believed him.
What was the? My favorite of all time was Ricky Spanish.
Yeah,
Ricky Spanish. Because even he doesn't quite remember.
No,
he doesn't know, and then he realizes, oh
my God, Ricky Spanish. Yeah,
it's my personality, the most hated guy in town.
Yeah.
And the slow-mo is like when he pushes an old lady for a donut.
Yeah.
Like weird shit like
really,
that.
Really bad shit. Like stuff you don't need to be doing that for.
Man.
And again, the way they fucking sell his name. And, Ricky Spanish. And how he has characters where some of the family members can see him, but other ones can't. Like, there's characters that he has where he'll play them and say Stan won't know it's him because the disguise actually... It
fooled Stan.
It confuses him, right? But everyone else knows.
Yeah.
Same with Steve. Same with the daughter and the mom.
You know, I haven't seen, I'd say, past, like, season 7 or, like,
I don't know what they're on now.
6 or 7.
Yeah, like, man. When I got into it, I was just like, man, this show is actually way better than I thought. And
it's a very good show. I mean, even the weird shit they do, like the Mad Max episodes where it's like,
that was so
Jesus,
good,
the
man.
Rapture.
That Rapture episode was so good. And it was the Antichrist kid, which later you find out it's Haley's son, adopted son.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Hey, Lukey's here.
Okay, sweet.
That's our episode.
All right.
You know what we should do? We should thank Hansumdan for coming out for a mini episode.
Thanks.
A mini cast.
Thanks for mini casting.
Yeah. And they can find you at Hansumdan on Instagram.
Yes.
And fun fact, I have probably already faded this episode out by now.
All right. Cool.